Welcome to Strictly Salina. We are so glad that you are with us today. This is a program that airs regularly and emphasizes the wonderful mission, activities, and schedules of all of the nonprofit agencies in our community, plus some public agencies, and from time to time, even a for-profit agency. It educates us, it entertains us, and it allows us to have ideas on how we can participate if we want to as a volunteer. So I want to introduce my guest in a moment, but I do want you to know that we would love to have your input. We would love to have you come and volunteer with us. We would love to have your ideas for a program. And all you have to do is simply dial 823-2500. Tracy Allen, who is the Sales and Events Manager, is our special guest. And I've had the privilege of knowing Tracy for a number of years. Yes. We are so delighted that you're here, Tracy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
There is so much that you want to go over today.
Oh, gosh.
And our time is limited, so I'm going to be a good person and not interrupt you very often.
You go right ahead.
But you told me before you came on that there are 5 events that you want to visit with us about, so that the audience can have an idea of the things they need to put on their calendars right now. Yes. If you will remind the audience how they can get in touch with you, right at the beginning.
Sure. So, first of all, when I was asked to come back, which we always appreciate, we love coming here and seeing you.
Thank you.
I thought about what I would like to talk about, and I just could not narrow it down to one thing because I'm really excited about wrapping up our summer and fall. And I thought, well, I'll just kind of beg Ann and ask her if I could talk about all 5.
Absolutely.
So you can, since I'm not going to have a lot of time to talk in depth about everything, which I would love to because I love to talk, your guests can go to our website at rollinghillszoo.org, www.rollinghillszoo.org, and check out the info and events tab, and then all of the events for the rest of the year will be there with details and ticket purchase if it applies. And they can get all their information there. Also, our Facebook page, Rolling Hills Zoo on Facebook, and Instagram, and all of those social media fun outlets. We just put Pumpkin Pazoola on Facebook, and we've had over 21,000 views already. So.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, so we're happy that the word is getting out. You know, the zoo does amazing work, conservation, education.
Yes, they do.
That's what we're really there for. But kind of a way to get that done is to have special events and help people fall in love with the zoo and with wildlife and all the things that go with that.
Absolutely.
And that's where I come in.
You know, you have kind of a wonderful job, Tracy.
I kind of do. I kind of do.
Well, tell us about the events maybe in order that they're going to occur and go into detail, and so we can get the audience excited about that.
Sure. So I'll just kind of hit the highlights. So Taste of Adventure kicks off in September. It'll be Monday, September 10th is Taste of Adventure. It is a series that we do 2 to 4 times a year. We'll have a speaker come in. Sometimes it's a regional speaker, sometimes it's a national, or sometimes an international speaker will come in and talk about conservation in some form or fashion. Mm-hmm. For Monday, September 10th, we are so lucky to have Dr. Jamartin Seahite coming. He is the CEO of the Borneo Survival Foundation in Borneo, and he works on orangutan conservation. So he is going to be in the States, and we were really lucky that he was willing to come and see us.
What a wonderful opportunity for those of us who live here.
Yes, it really is. I'm super excited to have him. He'll come in, we'll do a Taste of Adventure series with that. That includes dinner, cocktails, and then he speaks, and always fascinating, those Taste of Adventures, and the food is great. So you can buy tickets for that on our website, or give me a call, always available there at 785-827-9488.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. And then Art Gone Wild, which is, we kind of changed up Art Gone Wild a couple of years ago, and it has exploded into so much fun. So Saturday, September 15th is Art Gone Wild. We'll have dozens of artists out in the park, regional, local and regional artists. They'll be painting and sculpting and drawing and doing all of their medium out there.
So they're going to be demonstrating?
They'll be actually working, so you can watch, yes.
Watch them.
Yeah,
And when does that start?
That'll be from 9 a.m. till, the artists either are done or we kick them out. So it'll be from 9 to about 4. And in addition to the artists that come out to do that, it's our plein air day, by the way. That's art outside, basically.
Okay.
In addition to that, a lot of our animals paint. So that is super fun to watch the chimps paint, the giraffes paint, the African painted dogs paint. The rhinos paint with their bum. And I got to tell you, those rhino bum paintings, super fun. I love them.
That's something we should not miss, audience.
Everybody should watch a rhino paint with their bum.
Absolutely.
Who doesn't want to do that?
That needs to be on everyone's bucket list.
I would say so.
I think so.
So that is September 15th. And then the very next week is September 22nd, and we are hosting Public Service Appreciation Day.
Tell us about Public Service Appreciation Day generally. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, just a few years.
Okay.
Yeah. So all first responders, basically, and their families, so that's EMT, and I apologize up front if I miss somebody, but you know who you are. So EMT, fire, sheriff, Police Department, Highway Patrol will have free admission for the day, and their families, not just them, but and their families will receive free admission to the Wildlife Museum and the zoo for the day.
How do you alert that wonderful group of people every year?
Well, but like we do every other event, we social media, we do our website, all those kinds of things.
Okay.
So,
and in that Public Appreciation Day, how will you recognize them? I mean, what do you do?
Oh, at admissions, they usually have an ID.
Okay.
If they're an employee like that, they'll have an ID.
And so it's their opportunity to come and tour the zoo.
Yes, it's our thank you to them.
Okay.
And that they can bring their families, and it's completely free to them that day.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah. So I like it.
Well, and I didn't know that you did that. That shows that I'm not as educated as I thought I was.
Well, we do two of those kinds of events every year. We do public service in the fall. In the spring, we do Armed Forces Day, and that is military and their family.
Oh, that is
retired and current military and their family.
That is so good to know.
Then, on October 6th, we'll jump right into October. On Saturday, October 6th, I like this event. This is Rhino Rumble, and it is
I love the name.
I know, right? It is a poker run, and we start at the zoo, and we do kickstands up in the morning about 9 a.m. We'll do a 100-mile round trip with 5 stops. Everybody gets a poker card. They'll go out. They'll play games to get their cards. They'll end up back at the zoo. And then there's lots of prizes.
I don't understand what a poker run is.
So a poker run, let's say you come out to the zoo that morning and you want to do the poker run.
Okay.
Yay! You should.
Yay.
You should.
I'm going to do this.
And by the way, you don't have to have a motorcycle. You can have a car. You can whatever you want to do.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have to run 100 miles.
No.
No, by foot. That's good to know.
Don't have to. In fact, you got to be back by 2, so I wouldn't suggest it.
So it could be done in a car.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're welcome to bring your car.
Okay.
So you register. It's only $25, and with that $25, you get breakfast, you get a T-shirt, and you get a poker card, and then you get drinks and snacks along the way.
And the poker card.
So it's just a card in an envelope that you can't see. What the card is.
Okay.
And then you go to stop 1, and you might have to throw a basketball and a thing to earn a card, and you'll get your card punched. So when you get back to the zoo, we'll open up those cards, and inside you'll have 5 punches that will it'll show like King of Spades or 3 of Diamonds or whatever.
Sakes.
And then the best hand will win. And we have some great prizes for those. We have some wonderful sponsors for those. Harley Davidson has given us a gift card. New Image Audio has been a great sponsor of this event. And so we have a $500 gift card, a $250 gift card, and a zoo membership for our family. First, second, and third.
If that does not intrigue the people watching this program, you simply are not tuned in to the excitement that awaits you in life here
I
in
know.
Salina.
I agree. So $25, and they get a T-shirt. So there you go.
And how many people do you think will show up for this?
We usually have about 60 riders, but we've only been doing it for a couple years, so we expect that to
Do most
grow.
of them come with a motorcycle or a motorbike?
Most of them do.
Most of them do.
Most of them do, but some of them don't. We've had a few cars. Yeah, and especially people that have like really kind of fun custom cars, they like to come do it too.
Oh, I bet they do.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this for a long time?
No, we've only done this for 2 years, and this will be our 3rd year. So I expect this one to grow. Yeah.
I just think that's an exciting concept.
It's fun.
Brand new opportunity, brand new activity.
Yeah. And all for a good cause,
And
let's
all
not
for a
forget.
good cause.
Yeah. So we wrap it up in October. Well, we don't wrap it up. We never wrap it up at the zoo. But for the fall events, October 13th is our huge pumpkin pazoola that we've been doing for years. And we'll be doing that again, half-price admission, free pumpkins for the kids as long as they last. And I haven't run out yet, knock wood. Lots of games, lots of candy. Kids come in costume and play all kinds of fun games. We have great sponsors for that. They'll be out there with games as well. Our bubble people are coming. Abracadabra and the Bubble Wizard will be there.
So much for that. Was
People
so much
love
fun to watch.
Abracadabra. You saw them, didn't
did.
you?
I got to see that, and
Yeah.
I was amazed.
I
Again, that
know.
was something brand new that I was not even aware of.
Yeah, they do a great job.
And during the Pumpkin Pazoola, do they also tour the regular exhibits?
Oh,
at the
sure.
zoo?
That's admission is included that day. So it's half-price admission. They get to do all of that.
And would there
and
be
the zoo
certain
and museum
stops where
too.
the candy's given here and then it's given at another stop, or you said lots of candy?
Lots of candy, lots of games.
Okay.
Yeah, throughout the zoo. Oh, hay maze. I forgot about the hay maze. The hay
Okay.
maze is good. That's going to be at Pazoola too. So we have a great hay maze for the kids to go through. That we did that last year.
Where is that
Super
located
popular.
on the property?
It's right by Kids Country,
Okay.
across from our lion exhibit.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be right over there. Yeah,
So you have volunteers
lots of
who
volunteers.
help the participants go
Yeah.
through each of the
Yeah.
activities that are at the zoo.
Correct. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that takes us out of summer into fall,
Yeah, that's our 5.
and that's the big fall 5, I would say.
That's the big
wouldn't
fall
you?
5. Oh, that's what I call it. Oh, that's good, Ann. I'm doing that. The big fall 5. I like it.
As you work through these wonderful activities for people to participate in, what are some of the challenges you have with your full-time residents at the zoo, namely the animals?
You know, there's not really been challenges through
Good.
doing some of these things. You know, it's their home. We are very respectful of them in their home. If they, on any given day, you know, I've had people say to me, you know, the lion wasn't out today. Well, I feel bad about that because
Right.
he's a beautiful boy. But if he doesn't want to come out, then that's his home, and that's
Right.
his choice, if you will.
So all of us who live in this community need to remember that the zoo is really a leader in upholding those goals that we as human beings and those of us who inhabit the earth and want to maintain a healthy quality on this planet, the zoo helps us do that. Give us one more way for people to get in touch with you.
So go to our website, www.rollinghillszoo.org. Visit us on our Facebook page, Rolling Hills Zoo. Call me at Tracy at 785-827-9488. Or you can email me too at Tracy, Tracy, at rollinghillszoo.com.
Tracy Allen,
Thank
they
you.
are blessed to have you,
Aw.
and we are privileged to have you as a guest on this program.
Well, thank you for having me. I love it.
Come back again.
I will.
That's all for Strictly Salina today.